Yo, what up guys, that's TG Sub the Gamer. In this video we're going to be talking about the top 5 shooting guards in my opinion for the upcoming 2012-2013 season. Now before I do so, I just want to quickly give you guys a quick update. You might have noticed I haven't produced a video in the past 3 to 4 days excluding yesterday's trailer. That being said, it's because I started college and I was worrying, hey, I'm gonna have such a busy schedule, no videos, but yo, I got my schedule. It's so legit, honestly, so much free time, so I'm so excited and stoked up. More videos coming out this week for sure, more videos coming out when 2K13 comes out. My schedule is so legit and I'm so excited. But with that being said, let's start talking about the top 5 shooting guards. So you know how it is, with my predictions I like having some honorable mentions, and in this video I'm going to be having 2 honorable mentions for the shooting guards for this upcoming season. So honorable mention number 1, I'm going to give this to Brooklyn Nets' own Joe Johnson. Now Joe Johnson was definitely a top 5 shooting guard in his prime, but he definitely did have a bit of a slump, especially toward the end of his season with the Atlanta Hawks. But if Joe Johnson can play to his potential with Darren Williams and Gerald Wallace, along with Chris Humphries, honestly, Joe Johnson could have a good chance of being top 5. But for right now, prior to this season, I'm going to be giving him an honorable mention. Now my second honorable mention is going to go to no one other than San Antonio Spurs' own Manu Ginobili. Now this guy was lighting it up in the USA Olympics. The only reason that their team Argentina was alive against the USA was because of Manu Ginobili. This guy for the San Antonio Spurs, you know how it is. He makes those Euro steps look so easy. He gets those clutch threes. The San Antonio Spurs are getting older and older by the day, but yet they have so much more experience. So another honorable mention in my opinion, prior to the top 5, goes to Manu Ginobili. Alright, but now it's time for the top 5 shooting guards, in my opinion, for the upcoming season. So let's start this off at number 5. Number 5 goes to Oklahoma City's own 6th Man of the Year, James Harden. This guy had a phenomenal breakout season this past year with the Thunder. He got the 6th man, made some clutch shots, especially in the playoffs against the Lakers and many other teams. This guy feared the beard, had a crazy season. Honestly, he is more than deserving to be the top 5 shooting guard in the NBA. Averaged 18 points a game. In my opinion, he's going to be averaging the same thing around there in that season with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. James Harden is a legitimate shooting guard, and he could definitely start in many other teams. Heck, if he came to the Bulls, that'd be so legit. But yo, he's staying with the Thunder this season. I believe he's going to be a free agent very soon. In my opinion, just because OKC has so many weapons, they might look to trade James Harden for other pieces, more bench players if you will. But anyways, James Harden at number 5 in my list. Much respect to this guy. Let's start talking about number 4. Now the number 4 shooting guard in my opinion for this upcoming season is going to be Eric Gordon. Now we all know how good Eric Gordon was in the Clippers when he was young and healthy. We all know that this is a big risk picking up Eric Gordon for number 4. If he gets injured, he's done. He only played 9 games last season, but those 9 games were amazing. Eric Gordon is a very underrated shooting guard, and it is a big step me putting him at number 4 above Manu Ginobili, Joe Johnson, James Harden. But with this brand new Hornets team, with Anthony Davis and Austin Rivers, I honestly can see Eric Gordon being their main piece, their best player on their team with his athleticism, his youth. If he can play healthy, I honestly believe I can see him being a 23-24 point a game guy and having a breakout season, possibly even becoming an all-star and the most improved player. But yes, in my opinion, Eric Gordon gets number 4. And now we got number 3. Now the top 3 are definitely deserving to be the top 3 shooting guards in any particular order. Number 3 in my opinion goes to the Milwaukee Bucks' own Monta Ellis. Now we all know Monta from the Golden State Warriors, but we all know he is now in the Bucks with Brandon Jennings, Drew Gooden, and the crew. Monta Ellis is a great player, a very underrated shooting guard as well. This guy can score at will. Literally, he can score at will. His three-point shot got so much better, and honestly, I believe that this man can lead the Bucks to the playoffs. We all know the Bucks didn't get to the playoffs last season. They were very close, but they couldn't make it all the way. With Brandon Jennings getting more experience in the NBA, we all know what he could do. Those 55-point games, that's something very, very hard to do, especially at such a young age. So Monta Ellis being the third best shooting guard, he's definitely going to be averaging a whole lot of points. The Bucks being a very, very young team, which is really going to help them this season. They're fast, they're athletic. Monta Ellis, in my opinion, gets number 3 as the third best shooting guard, in my opinion, for this upcoming season. But now it's time for the top 2 shooting guards. Now there's going to be a lot of speculation and debate with these 2 shooting guards. One person's going to say this and one person's going to say that. Regardless, these 2 men definitely deserve to be the top 2 shooting guards for this season in any particular order. But now let's start talking about this. So the number 2 shooting guard for the upcoming season, in my opinion of course, is going to be the Miami Heat's own DWade. I think DWade will be the number 2 shooting guard this season. Now we all know that last season he wasn't at his best, dealing with that injury, you know, getting ready with LeBron James and all that. They won the finals, no doubt, but DWade did struggle last season. He wasn't his MVP DWade, if you will, his finals MVP DWade. He wasn't playing at that caliber. But of course, that's because of the knee injuries. His three-point shooting percentage really lowered down. He could not hit those threes. But I'm telling you, he's been doing a lot of rehab this summer. He's been working a lot, you know, shooting shots, practicing with the team, with the coach Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, you know, practicing with Ray Allen, LeBron James. DWade is ready to make a move this season, ready to do some work. He's trying to play at that same caliber he did 4 years ago against the Dallas Mavericks. And honestly, if DWade can play at that same exact level, that level of expertise, the best shooting guard in the NBA potential, in my opinion, he might actually be at that number 1 spot. But coming off last season, we have no idea how he's going to be playing. Same with Eric Gordon. It's a big risk putting him at number 4. Same thing with DWade. We have no idea how he's going to play. Of course, he's going to have 20 points a game no matter what. But we all know that DWade did struggle last season. He played great, but he did not play to his full potential. This guy is still really young. He's in his mid-30s. He's only 30, I believe, 31 at max. But he's 30 years old, so he's a very young guy. Jordan played well in his 35-year-old age. So DWade gets number 2 in my opinion, and we all know how it is. Number 1 goes to no one other than the Black Mama, Kobe Bryant. And that point being said once again, he's 34 years old. His birthday just passed, but Jordan played extremely well in his late 30s. His mid-30s, he was a beast. So honestly, Kobe Bryant takes the number 1 spot. He's going to be averaging a whole bunch of points this season. We all know how it's going to be. At least 26, 27 points a game. He's going to be a starting all-star. And heck, he might even lead his team to the finals with Dwight Howard, Steve Nash, Metta World Peace, Pau Gasol. Now that team is going to be stacked. That's a different story for another video. But Kobe Bryant playing so much better. He's definitely going to have a better season than last year. I mean, Kobe Bryant was very active this off-season. Playing in the Olympics, much respect, got the gold. Playing community games in China. Heck, he got 68 points in 15 minutes. That was against scrubs, but still, 68 points in 15 minutes. That's something. Kobe Bryant, in my opinion, he knows he only has 2 years left at the NBA. I don't honestly believe he's going to stay longer. He wants to win his ring, so he's going to give everything he has in this next season, and especially the one after. So in my opinion, Kobe Bryant gets the number 1 shooting guard in the NBA for this upcoming season. But yo, that is totally my opinion. So in the comments down below, I want to ask you, who are your top 5 shooting guards in the NBA for this upcoming season, along with a couple of honorable mentions. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching this video, guys. More videos to come, you got it. That's TG, sub the gamer. Have a good one. Peace.